But first, we do get to your headlines, and we start with this, some tax collection information here. New this year for the 2021 tax collection in person is by appointment only. So book your appointment online. When you arrive at your appointment, please use the 5510 Lacey Road entrance and follow the signs in. That is in the community center. We'll be collecting those in the Fitchburg room. And on the screen, you're seeing exactly what that online appointment is. So you can easily get yourself signed up for an appointment there if you need to do an in-person drop-off. Again, it is recommended, though, that tax bills either be paid online this year or sent in and we're taken care of by credit card here. So, online payments. Online tax bill payments are accepted beginning on December 1st through January 28th each year through the Payment Service Network. Our official payments. Please have your tax bill available easily to complete your payment. Go to the Payment Service Network to make sure your payment by credit card or checking account is established. You can also pay by phone. That number is 877-885-7968. And convenience fees will be applied. Credit cards is 2.75 of the amount charged. Checking card, it's $1 for your checking account. Be notified of the amount prior to authorizing the payment. $25 fee applies to any returned payments. So all this is available online, and we will be talking with the Finance Department on our annual tax information interview coming up here real soon. And jumping in there to the next headline, an update here on an escaped inmate. That inmate was found this morning. Matthew, I believe it's Boninger, was taken into custody around 8:30 a.m. this morning by deputies from the Dane County Sheriff's Office. He was located in a field in the town of Oregon just after being spotted in the area by a citizen. And that call came out early this morning when officers began looking for this subject. And again, they located him just after 8:29. He was taken to the hospital to be treated for exposure. Again, great partnerships here with Fitchburg Police Department, Dane County Sheriff's Office, Oregon Police Department, and there was even a drone unit that was out there helping out with the search. So for what it's worth, that person was found and is in custody at this time. All right, we've got fire to tell you about happening today in the city of Fitchburg. This happening this morning, and we're still getting some information on this. So we'll give you what I have here so far. And there was a fire department was called to True Coffee's Roasters at 5352 King James Way for a report of a structure fire there.
We are on King James Way. Coffee roaster was reported to be on fire. Came in as a structure fire. We did receive assistance from the city of Madison, from Verona, from Fitch-Verona EMS, and obviously our police department was on scene as well. We were able to isolate the fire to the area of origin, and right now it's a matter of getting smoke out of the building. We were able to account for all employees, and there have been no injuries at this location. Right now we're just trying to assist the business owner in making the notifications so that the remediation and the recovery process can start sooner than later. Fire is under investigation. Right now, what we're concentrating on is making sure that there is no extension, and we're trying to address everything inside the building from a smoke mitigation standpoint. We're pretty fortunate. We have a lot of mutual aid partners that assist us in these situations. We talked about Verona and Madison. In this situation, what we're trying to do is we're trying to identify closest unit. So it doesn't matter what patch is on that fire department or that firefighter's shoulder. It really matters how we can get care to the situation sooner than later. In this situation, Madison Engine 7 arrived on scene first. We were shortly behind them, but there may be situations where in a Madison fire, Fitchburg may arrive on scene first. It's a matter of identifying those partnerships, working together as professionals, and doing what we can to do what's best ultimately for our citizens.
Also wanted to report to you as well a fire happening yesterday. Fitchburg Fire Department responded to smoke in an apartment. This happened at about 11:30 a.m. Monday morning, December 7th, when communications received for a possible structure fire in the 2100 block or the 2900 block of Fish Hatchery Road. Residents of the apartment building calling 911, reporting smoke coming under the door of an apartment unit. Alarms in the building were activated then when Fitchburg Engine 3 arrived on scene. Was the first unit. Crews reported no visible smoke or flames from the outside, but did confirm some presence of smoke from the first floor apartment. There was no active fire, and the smoke appeared to have been a cooking-related fire. Because smoke and damage had been confined to the immediate area of origin, the residents were not displaced, so no further assistance was required. After helping clear out the smoke to ensure that there was no active fire, the apartment was turned back over to the resident and the property management. While this fire was an incident that still hasn't been determined, this is a good reminder the importance of staying attentive when cooking food. According to the National Fire Protection Association, unattended cooking excuse me, is the leading cause of fires in the kitchen. If you are frying, grilling, broiling food, stay in the kitchen until the food is cooked. And if you're simmering, baking, roasting food, be sure check it regular. Make sure being close to the kitchen at all possible. Use timers for cooking. And there's more education tips there on our screen here. And again, you can find more at that website. Yeah, the fire department definitely dealing with a lot of cooking fires. So we want to, again, continue to pass on the word. And we've got a lot of safety tips on our media channel if you want to check out that for cooking fire safety. All right, from the National Guard, we're talking about the Wisconsin National Guard continues to conduct COVID-19 specimen collection through the state of Wisconsin. At this time, specimen collection teams have gathered over 28,000 COVID-19 specimens during the full testing week following Thanksgiving holiday. That's a lot of tests just in around the Thanksgiving holiday. Dane County, multiple teams conducted community-based testing May 11th through December 5th at the Madison Alliant Energy Center, has collected nearly 308,000 specimens. The site continues to operate operations under the direction of the local health department and personnel. As of December 7th, the National Guard has collected over 958,995 specimens statewide. The number includes previous efforts between late April and October 19th, where the Guard gathered over 654,000 tests in 66 counties at a variety of state and county institutions, long-term care facilities, industrial plants, and community-based testing sites. In addition, approximately 30 troops are working at the call center that informs people of their COVID-19 test results. It has placed over 552,000 calls this year. Yeah, the National Guard has been used heavily this year for many different things, and we're glad all the men and women that are part of the Guard and appreciate all their help, including all of our first responders, anybody dealing here with COVID-19. We can't thank you enough for your work. Finally, I want to tell you about a scam to watch out for related to the COVID-19 vaccine. As we get more information about the vaccine as it comes out, we want to make sure that we keep you up on the know here. So with the United States and Canada close to approving the COVID-19 vaccine, government officials expect scams to emerge as distribution begins. Watch out from everything from phony treatments to phishing messages. What can you expect from scammers? Well, government officials have already been cracking down on phony COVID testing kits and treatments. Now they are ramping up their efforts to prevent sale of fake vaccines. And how can you spot it? Well, research carefully. Scammers are very creative, so be skeptical if anything seems to be too good to be true or crazy. Double check any information about the vaccine with official news sources, and be aware that none of the vaccines can currently purchase online or in store. Again, none of the vaccines can currently be purchased online or in stores. So that's a big red flag there. Check with your doctor. If you want a vaccine early, reach out to your healthcare provider about your options. If you don't have a primary care physician, check out the official website of your local health department for more information. We'll pass that information on here from the Dane County, Madison and Dane County Public Health. Ignore calls from immediate action. While you may want to be the first in line for the vaccine, Don't let your sense of urgency cloud up your judgment. Scammers try to get you before you even know what's happened. So don't fall for it. Yeah, super important. And think the link may be real. Well, double check your URL. Scammers often buy official looking URLs to use in their cons. Be careful that the link is really what it pretends to be. If the message alleges to come from a local government, make sure the URL ends in .gov for United States, or .ca if you're in Canada there. And when in doubt, perform a separate internet search for the website.